The Sports Drop. Football. Sport. Weekly.
The group stage is delivering exactly what we predicted. And in some groups, it is delivering the complete opposite. Germany have already qualified. The USA have already won their group on home soil for the first time since 2010. Spain look like potential world champions. And in one or two groups, our predictions are already being torn up. So today, the Sports Drop combines our original predictions with the reality on the ground to give you our full knockout bracket, every quarter finalist and who we think reaches the final four. Let's get into it. Let's start with the good news. Several of our video 2 predictions are playing out almost exactly as we called them. Germany have already secured their place in the round of 32, beating Ivory Coast to confirm top spot in Group E, exactly as we predicted. Spain have been even more emphatic than we expected, beating Saudi Arabia 4-0, with Lamine Yamal opening his World Cup account and Mikel Oyarzabal scoring twice. Group H is exactly where we said it would be. The USA have topped Group D on home soil, their first group win since 2010, with Christian Pulisic's influence growing game by game, exactly our prediction. And Morocco and Brazil are both through to the round of 32 from Group C, with Brazil currently top on goal difference. The Brazil versus Morocco narrative we predicted has played out almost beat for beat. 4 groups, 4 predictions standing strong. But not every group has gone to script. Group F is the most interesting departure from our prediction. We backed Netherlands to top the group comfortably. They have been excellent, beating Sweden 5-1, but Japan have matched them point for point, beating Tunisia 4-0 and drawing with the Dutch 2-2 in their opener. This is now a genuine title race between two outstanding attacking sides, not the comfortable Netherlands win we anticipated. Group G remains the most unpredictable group in the entire tournament. We backed Belgium and they remain favourites, but 2 consecutive draws have left the group wide open heading into the final round of fixtures. Egypt and Saudi Arabia are both still alive, and Group A has thrown up a surprise. Mexico have been excellent on home soil, exactly as predicted. But South Korea's underwhelming form means the battle for second place is now far closer than expected, with South Africa firmly in contention. These divergences matter because they directly affect bracket pathways. A different second place team in any group changes who plays who in the round of 32 and beyond. Based on the official bracket seeding, here is how the first half of the draw actually shapes up. Germany top Group E and should have enough to get through their round of 32 tie against a third place qualifier from Groups A, B, C, D or F. But their next major obstacle, their round of 16 route runs into the Group 1 winners side of the draw, most likely France, from the performances they've put on so far in the tournament. And that's where we think Germany's journey comes to an end. France have looked every bit like one of the tournament favourites so far, combining defensive solidity with the attacking quality to punish even the strongest opposition. Germany are not the side they once were, and we believe France simply have another gear when the knockout football begins. That's why our projected quarter-final from this section of the draw is France. The other half of the bracket is where the Argentina, Portugal and Spain narratives come into focus. But again, the official seeding changes the story. England have already delivered a statement result, beating Croatia in their opener. But after the Ghana draw, they still need to finish the job against Panama to top Group L. If they do, their round of 32 path remains favourable against a third place qualifier. But the bigger story is the round of 16 and quarter-final route. England could face Mexico in the last 16 and Brazil in the quarter-finals. Brazil are on a different quarter-final line. As Group C winners, Brazil face the Group F runner-up. As it stands, Japan in the round of 32. If they get through, they meet the winner of Group E runner-up versus Group I runner-up. Côte d'Ivoire versus Norway, how things stand. That puts Brazil on a potential quarter-final collision course with the Mexico and England section of the bracket. And if you've already watched our Why England Will Disappoint video, you'll know exactly why this caught our attention. We believe England have enough quality to reach the quarterfinals, but that's where the road could end, because if the bracket falls this way, Brazil are waiting a blockbuster quarter-final, and one that would force England to overcome exactly the kind of elite opposition we've said they still haven't convinced us they can beat when it matters most. Argentina have also started well, with Messi's hat-trick announcing his intentions. Argentina have won Group J, and their round of 32 opponent will be the runner-up from Group H. As things stand, that's either Uruguay or Cabo Verde. We've got our eye on Cabo Verde. If Argentina advance, their route points towards the Group D runner-up or Group G runner-up in the last 16, Belgium being the toughest opponent of these potential teams before a potential quarter-final against Portugal's side of the draw. So correcting our previous prediction, Argentina versus England is still possible, but under the official bracket, that is more likely to be a semi-final storyline, not a quarter-final one. Bringing it all together, here are our 4 predicted quarter-finals. France versus Morocco, Spain versus the USA or Belgium potentially, Brazil versus England, and Argentina versus Portugal, assuming Portugal win Group K and both teams navigate their sections of the draw. 4 matches, 4 genuine heavyweight contests, and at least one of them, Brazil versus England, carries the kind of history that defines World Cups. So there it is, our updated knockout bracket, blending what we called before the tournament with what we are actually seeing on the pitch. Germany, Brazil, Argentina, England, France, Spain and Portugal, all in the mix for the final 8. Some of our predictions holding firm, others already torn up by reality. Do you agree with our quarter-final picks? Let us know in the comments and tell us which prediction from our earlier videos you think we got most wrong so far. Subscribe to The Sports Drop. We will be back as the knockout rounds approach with our semi-final and final predictions. Hit the bell so you never miss a drop.